Welcome back everyone to Soph Digs. I am out at my friend's permission where I found my hammered coin, my Roman ring and my Iron Age things that are still with Flo. I've just dug this and it's a little watch winder. I'll clean it up, don't you worry. I have my brushes and my spritzer and boy oh boy, I have not filmed the best find of the day and it was my second hole, but I was too excited. I'll show you in a second. Before I do show it, I got myself some of these gloves. I'm not sponsored or anything, but they are cracking. Not as warm as I was expecting when it was really frosty this morning, but really nice otherwise. So ignore this because that's what I got on my coin farm, but look at this. Look at this that I got. My second hole. Look at the condition of that. It is, I think, Edward I long shanks. It's a long cross. Look at that. I haven't quite made out where it was minted yet. Don't worry, to get the mud off I did spritzer it. But look at that. You can see his eyes, his nose, his mouth. That is amazing condition. That's like 700 years old, the 13th century. I'm over the moon with that. As soon as I met the boys this morning, I said to them, right boys, what I'd like to find this year is a medieval coin. Well, any coin older than Tudor, because I've got 3 or 4 Elizabeth I now and a Henry VIII. And lo and behold, second hole. Banging. This was a screaming 80-85 out in the second spadeful. It's not in my hand. It's over here somewhere. It's in my hand now. Oh, it's this bit of lead. Just a scrap bit of lead. I'll still clean it up, save it for later. And look, no more sellotape. I've already got it all mucky, look. Got a whole new 3D printed mount. I'm swapping between Jeffro and Forager like I said I would in my last video. If you've not already seen it, check it out. I was checking the Forager out, which I do rate. Yeah. Got quite a few fields to go up, but only a few hours here. It's fantastic land with so much history. But apart from my watch winder and my Edward I, I haven't found anything else yet. So I guess best get back on it. Surfacey, she says. It is out. It's in here. Hard, whatever it is, it's in here. Oh, can you see that? Wait, is that my first coin that isn't medieval of the day? It is. Oh my god, look at the state of this. That is one grotty coin. I do not think I'm going to be able to get anything off that. But when I'm back, I'll clean it up and I'll let you know. Excellent. Okay, I just had a 50, not too far from this nice oak tree. Look at this. Look at the file marks on there. Very crudely made. At first I thought, oh, it's one of those medieval harness ring things, but I don't know if that's part of a ring or something, because look, it's got that bulge there. If I try and turn it over, it's different thickness around the edge. On the actual top, I don't know if I can, hang on. This is on the top view. And look, there's loads of ridges. Almost like a pattern around the ring, maybe. It's got potential. If so, that's wicked. Either way, it's definitely, I'd say, medieval. The way it looks. Smoothed out in the middle for sure. Awesome. If you guys know, please let me know. Another burst of the day, a lovely sounding 76. And I think it's a little musket ball. Yeah, it sure is. Try and wipe it up. There we go. First musket ball of the day. Excellent. Another to add to the jar. Lovely jubbly. Right next to where I had that musket ball, literally right where my spade is. Spade. Dagger. Digger. Dagger. Can you see what I see? I think we have a silver coin. Second silver of the day. And it's milled, I think. Oh, hang on. How am I going to do this? Oh, I don't need to wipe it. I can already see George the Fifth. Excellent. There he is. It's a 1921 sixpence. Stunning little coin. Fantastic. Absolute banging sound in 76. And I don't need my pinpointer for that because amongst the green grass, lay of green copper. Here we go. Hello, coin. Yeah, I think it's George V. Just about make out his beard there. Oh, sorry. Try and wipe it and make it worse. Is there a date that we can get off for now? Trying to look over my phone. Can't make one out at the minute. Just about to see Britannia's arm there. But excellent. Third coin of the day. No, fourth corner of the day. I didn't even need to dig this. Woo, buckle! Just a modern one, I'd say 100, maximum 200 years old. And would you look at that? It's a bloody cartwheel. Yes! And I think I'm going to get some detail off that maybe. But that was screaming 99 at me. Oh, fantastic. I think I'm in a hot spot here. Oh, lovely jubbly. God, it's heavy. Something a bit different. I think that's a lead weight. There isn't a hole at the top that I can see yet. I know I've not cleaned it. Might be one at the bottom. But wicked. Not had one this shape before. So, let's go over what I found. These are my scrap bits of lead. I thought at first that might be a bag seal, but it really isn't. This, I thought might have been something with all its, you know, strange angles and lines, but I don't actually think it is. Nice weight there. I love the scrolling at the bottom. 3 buttons. This has a great shank on it. Look at that. Plain on the front. Nice tom back here. Again, plain. This gave me a heart attack. I thought I got silver, but it really isn't. Very sharp, broken shank that is. I cut myself on that. Thankfully, I've got my tetanus. I thought initially that this was an incredibly toasted coin. However, with this flat bit here, I don't think it is. It is truly thin as well. I think that is just going to be some scrap metal of some kind. Watch winder, not decorated or anything in particular, but I've not found one in a while, so that was quite nice. The usual ammunition. Lovely musket ball pistol shot to go with my collection. And this bullet here that has obviously impacted something. Whoops, I dropped it. Quite long as well for a lead one. Normally they're a lot shorter. Oh, dropped it again. This, which I thought was a ring, part of a ring initially. I still don't know what it is. I don't think it's one of those standard medieval horse tack rings because they don't have these markings on the edge. Neither do they have the raised bump there. And there's another one. Where is it? And there as well on the side. So if any of you have any idea what that might be, please let me know. Standard random bits of junk, so probably a drawer handle there, some sort of machinery section, what have you there. Surface fine buckle. Rather tatty George V halfpenny. There you go, just about make out his head. You can't really make out anything on the back. Hibernian George III. Just about make out the harp and the crown there. And on the front, see if I can angle it in the light. With my eyes I can see the head, but it's not coming through on the camera. Going back to George V. Whoops, dropped him. Lovely condition sixpence. Well, the front is better than the back. There he is there. On the back it's a bit worn. It's a lovely line on the crown there, 1921 sixpence. I love this cartwheel. The bog standard 1797 cartwheel. Again, I can see Britannia with my actual eyes, but I'm trying to angle so that you can make her out, but it's not really coming through on the camera. You can just about make out the date at the bottom there. And again, you can just sort of make out some lettering on the front and the start of George's bust. Now, the two interesting finds that typically I didn't film because it was straight away. Now, my first hole was this lump of bronze. Now, I have absolutely no idea what that is from, but it definitely is something. And for context, this field was Roman. Lots of Roman artifacts have been found on this field where I was at. So I'm guessing it's from that time period. So if you know, please do let me know what you think that might be. And then the star of the show for me, not long after finding that, is my Edward I penny. Look at that detail on his face. The mouth, nose, eyes. Even the markings on his crown. Lovely long cross on the back. Now, I can't fully make out the mint, but people have said that they think it looks like a York mint. So overall, a fantastic day with lots of varied history, from medieval to potentially Roman to Georgian and to modern day as well. So really happy with that dig. Plus, dual silver. Who can complain about that? So yeah, thank you all so much for watching once again, and see you on the next video.